Motivation doesn't exist. That is what I'm going to talk about in this video, man. Welcome back to my channel, guys, man. Stay well conversations. Yes, sir. Now, before I get further, make sure to smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe. Check the link in the description, man. So, after a lot of people have realized, by certain people, is that they're relying on motivation. Motivation to work out, motivation to eat healthy, motivation to read, motivation to work on their goals and their goals. But unfortunately, man, that's not the case, man. Motivation comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? Just say you're thirsting to drink water, then you don't feel like thirsty, no, you're not gonna drink water. Just like you're thirsting, hungry to eat, then you're not hungry to eat no more. It comes and goes. You know what I'm saying to you? You cannot rely on motivation. If you rely on motivation, watching this video, man, you are making a big mistake. You are making. You have to understand what you have to understand is that if you see, check for example, compared to a successful person, athlete for example, do you think actually when you call athletes, they'll say they are motivated to train every day? They are motivated to train every day. Boxers, people that rap, like you think they're motivated to go to the studio every day, but that's not what's carrying motivation. You know what I'm saying? Of being relying on motivation, it's not going to work. And what's the antidote to motivation is that you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. Whatever act that you're doing every day, that is what's going to carry the motivation. As you gain momentum, because you're consistent, you gain momentum, confidence. Then the motivation will be there automatically. It will be there. You know what I'm saying to you? But when it comes down to, I realize that people, you go off by what you feel. You know what I'm saying to you? You don't feel like training, so you don't do it. You go off by feeling. You know what I'm saying to you? That's how you do it. And then you feel, if you go by feeling, you will get nothing done. If I go by feeling, I will do nothing literally. I'll be sitting down at home, watching a film, that's it, eating food, and that's it. Because I'm relying upon, because I don't feel like it. You know, I'm relying upon motivation, it's not there. You know what I'm saying? So you basically throw in the towel. That's what you're doing. You are throwing in the towel. You know what I'm saying to you? You basically indirectly say that you've given up. I give up. You know what I'm saying? And that is going to be your reality. So you're not going to go mentally, physically, spiritually. You're not going to get better every day. You'll deteriorate every day. You know what I'm saying? So motivation doesn't exist in that. You have to do things, wherever it is in that's important to you. You have to do it regardless of what you feel. That is a man. A man does work out to go to gym, for example. He does it anyway, regardless of how he feels. Regardless if he feels angry, stressed out, that's good if he feels that way, because that's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying to you? That's different mentality between a loser and a winner, or what you call it, a beast or someone that who's weak. That's the difference between the two. That's the difference between a champion and a loser. You know, it's the difference in the mentality. That's what it is, and that's the key of why you're not motivated to train, because you know that when you continue to go to the gym and train, you're building physique, stronger mind, harder body, unbreakable spirit. You know what I'm saying to you? You're building your character, your persistence, and your resilience. You see that when you remind yourself of the benefit of what you're doing. When you're reading, when you come back and you read anyway, you know that when you have knowledge, you know that expands your mind. You know you're able to solve problems. You know you're able to control, to improve the quality of your life. That is the difference. You see, that's the difference in mentality. It all starts and ends with the mind. That's what's all starts in that. That's the levels. So you just rely on motivation. It is not going to work. It comes and goes on that. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, to have what the 9% not gonna have is they have to do things that nobody has done before. You know what I'm saying to you? Regardless of what you feel. You know what I'm saying? You think successful people, what the things that they comment is rise up early. You know, so before anyone else, before the whole world wakes up, they already wake up. So they're already ahead of the pack. They don't want to wake up. They want to wake up at 9 o'clock, 10 a.m. Wake up in the afternoon, like everybody else in that. But that's not gonna get you far. You know what I'm saying to you? Obviously you have to do the things. It's made to your action what you do. You know, so the way that you put in. But it's not that, it's not that, bro, because you know when you're ahead, you've got a long day ahead. You know, so you have to plan out your day, you have to schedule the what you're gonna do, or how long you can spend on this task. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is that when you rise up early, for example, is that we talk about 4 a.m., 5 a.m. and that, is that where you call it, you're uncomfortable. You are suffering in that. You know what I'm saying to you? You don't go by your pleasure and what you feel. You get up anyway. You know what I'm saying to you? And that builds your character. You know what I'm saying to you? That makes you stronger mentally. That's what's all about motivation. Motivation does exist. Let consistency carry motivation. When motivation is not there, it's not there no more. That's the difference between you win. That's the difference between you being a failure and being successful in this life and that. So you have to stop relying on how you feel. Stop relying on motivation. Because it exists. Be consistent whatever you do. Consistency wins the game. You know what I'm saying to you? If you're a talented person, whatever you're doing and that, but you don't have a consistency, then you will not fulfill your potential. You will not fulfill your talent. Impossible. It's not going to work. You have to be extremely consistent. Consistency is what you do and believe in every day. It's not sometimes where you feel like it, you know what I'm saying, or making an excuse, I couldn't do because of X, Y, Z. No. You have to be consistent. You have to stay being consistent. Forget about numb the pain, numb the feeling. You know what I'm saying? The feelings will come regardless of come. You can't get rid of it. But the way you can do though is be consistent every day. And everything that you feel is important, that doesn't improve the quality of your life. That is the difference in that, of you being a failure and you being successful. Simple. That's how it is, and that's the solution right there. You know what I'm saying to you? The key is asking yourself the question that, how important is this to me? Is this valuable? How valuable is this to me? Is this really important to me? If you put it to a high pedestal of, you know, you work out, you know, you can be, you have the chance of living a long life is likely, you know, it's good for your mental health, your physical health, spiritual health. You know, if you read, it opens your mind, excites your mind, your brain. You know what I'm saying? To build yourself strong mentally. Even though the value of every act that you're doing, when your mind asks yourself further question, then you'll do it every single day. You'll do without fail, because you value a high degree. You put it at a high pedestal. But if you don't evaluate, if you don't ask the question of evaluate, just do it anyway, then you're gonna come to a stumbling block. You block yourself. You're like, oh, what's the point? It's not that important. Oh, eat healthy, nah. I can do that tomorrow. Working out, I can do that tomorrow. Or get after work on my business. Oh, I can get tomorrow still. No matter. But you don't value it at a high degree. But you value it at a high degree, write it down. Write it down on your phone, or write it down. So how important is this? Every act that's on my schedule, on my to-do list. Why is it so important? If it's important, extremely important for a high degree, how important it is. Measure is very important, because to change your circumstance, you need to elevate your thoughts. You know, so you need to elevate your thoughts. Then you change your circumstances. But if you don't elevate your thoughts, then you stay exactly where you are. You know what I'm saying to you? As you think, shall you remain. You know what I'm saying to you? As a man think. So it all starts with your thoughts, man. You know what I mean? So that's all God said in this video, man. If a boy invited to smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe. Check the link in the description. I very much appreciate it. Push this video as much as possible, so it reaches as many people as possible. And thank you for watching. Now I'll see you in the next video. Peace, for blessings. Stay woke. You got this. Lock in. Let's go.